Okay, so for 2 years, he came in every day wanting a spot. And I said to him, you know, we really don't have any spots available. And you know, of course we did, you know. So, I don't know, what happened is I'm sitting there with my assistant, and I told him, I said, you know, we really need to get a new program. And there he is, standing there, staring at me with that, you know, that big smile of his. So, what else could I do?
Welcome to Cooking for Cannibals. I'm your host, Svenja Menschenfresser, and I'd love to have you for dinner. Literally. I'm not joking!
So, you know, when we first decided to put Svenja on the air, you know, I made a deal with him. Hold on a second. I can't talk with these. I made a deal with him that I was hoping that he would like only be allowed to do this if he had 45, you know, people watching his show every show. And I thought, you know, in the first 2 minutes this thing was done, he would never have 45 people. Can you believe that he had 45 people watching the show every single show? How did he do that?
Through my aunt and uncle's friends and my day job, I was able to get exactly 45 people to leave their televisions on until 4 a.m. I also turned on all the televisions in our house. Yeah. Today we will be cooking finger foods. Literally. I'm not joking! I immigrated here from Mosel, Germany in the spring of 2001. I now live with my aunt and uncle in Reading, Pennsylvania. I love America. When you are tenderizing your meat, make sure you use the correct ingredients. Human can be very tough, depending upon who you are eating. I'm not joking. I have my meat flown in every week from my hometown of Mosel. All the meat is my distant relatives. It is not like I am eating strangers or homeless people. This is people I know and love. This is a recipe that was passed down to me from my mother. We only made it once together when my Uncle Sam passed away. It is called Leg of Sam. Yeah, I remember the first time I cooked. I was 1.5 years old. Yeah, I was a very early bloomer, yeah. It was my great-grandfather's left ear. I was near the deep fryer and I threw it in. It was the most fulfilling experience of my young life. The first time I cooked. Human. Let's take a tour of the kitchen. It is not my kitchen, it is my aunt and uncle's. They have been very generous in letting me use it. This is the stove. Here's the sink. This is where I keep the meat. When I came to America, I found out that cannibalism was a taboo thing. And in Mosel, it is a common, even proper thing to do when one of your relatives dies. It is our way of honoring them. And depending upon how large the person is, you could honor them for 3.5 months, at least. My uncle on my mother's side passed away, and we honored him for 4.5 months. For example, one of his calf muscles fed our whole family for a week. but he was a very large man. I wanted to spread the holy act of cannibalism throughout America.
So when did Svenja first start getting fan mail?
Oh yes, the letters. Well, he never actually got any fan mail at all. And then he went into this depression. On this particular occasion, Svenja decided to boil his own foot on the television show, and I mean I didn't know what to do, so I thought, you know, I'll write him a fan letter.
Dear Svenja, I love your show. Please don't cut off your foot and boil it. Sincerely, a little girl named Katie. Thank you.
Yeah, the letter worked so well that it kind of snowballed me for writing, you know, more letters. So, you know, I believe it was one episode I wrote 27 letters.
I have a total of 148 fan letters.
When did you first think of pulling the show off the air?
Well, about the 5th episode, Svenja had his first and only guest.
How much do you weigh?
At that point, I knew we had to get rid of the show and get rid of Svenja. But, you know, we didn't have anything to fill the spot. So I figured, you know, I had to control Svenja, sit on him a little bit. But then around the 9th episode, the mayor found out about the show. And, well, he informed us of the fact that cannibalism's illegal. So, you know, of course we had to stop the show immediately. But we got that one last show in, you know. Boy, it was ugly.
Today we will be making bleeding heart cake, so I can show you how I feel inside.
How were you able to get through that last show?
It was the most difficult thing I have ever done in my life. I'm tired, done with the show. The show is over. I am over. I will cook myself. If the show is over, I will cook myself, because I am done. I am ready to be cooked. No. I do not fit. I can't even cook myself. Bye. I think what hurt me the most was how upset my fans were because of my actions on the last episode. I have not received a fan letter since.
Yeah, I stopped writing them.
I'm sorry, I need a moment. I'm sorry, I should not have left. Let us continue.
Sure. So what are you doing now, Svenja?
Oh, things are great. I'm busy with work, collecting unemployment. I still cook. I don't cook for anyone. I cook for myself. It is still my passion. Hobby. It is a passionate hobby. I listen to music. I check the mail. It is a letter for me. Dear Svenja, I miss your show. Don't give up hope. Sincerely, a little girl named Katie. this is why I do this. It's for the fans. And so we are done. Thank you very much. I'm going to take a walk in the park.
No, I'm not going to the laundromat today.